Greetings, humans and fellow fairy creatures. It's more RADIATA Stories Randomizer with our good friend Ad to Life. How are you, Ad?
Doing well. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm surprised that the cat hasn't left yet. Macadamia's up on the windowsill. She's not quite sleeping, but she's just, relaxing. And she's got her big paw out. And sadly, Ad can't see her right now, but everyone watching the stream can. Macadamia.
Yeah, I'm jealous of the regular stream watchers who get the cat cam.
Yeah. Camera loves her. Anyway. Um, we've got some non-human tears to drink coming up. There's I think when we left off, we are about to go to Ridley's birthday party, and for those of you who've played enough Radia stories, know what's going to happen next. And the Dark Elves are going to spoil it for us before we even watch the cutscene. And I think also we might get to the the Earth Dragon attack, but we'll see. I think we only have two more non-humans, or sorry, two more elves to recruit for this stream. Oh,
Yeah, it sounds about right. Um, Not a lot of. I mean, in general, you have like half as many non-humans to recruit as humans, and we've already recruited almost everybody we can before the split.
yeah, the cat. Sorry about that. The cat just jumped down.
No worries.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, like you said, we pretty much got the worst of it done for the non-human route, but it's easy sailing with the non-humans because there's not very many of them.
You said non-human route twice.
Sorry, did I? So,
I could tell where the brain
honestly,
is.
yeah, you know what I'm, you know what I mean. I'm just,
Yeah.
my mind's in a cloud right now. But
Pretty classic Zane behavior.
yeah, everything is non-human route.
Yeah.
So we got everything done with the human route. We got everything done with the human route mostly, and now it's just the non-human route that we have to worry about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um, I think I just got distracted because the cat jumped down, and now I can just close the window. Put things where I want them. Okay.
Fair.
Anyway, so
Hope everyone's doing well tonight.
yeah, how is everyone doing? How are you, Quigs? How are you, Devin? Ad's already here, so I don't need to ask how you are.
I mean, Devin's already here too.
Yeah, I mean he's here, but he's not like he's in the other room.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll come out and bring Macadamia with him. To be honest, I think she went away because I started talking, and she's like, "Oh, it's too loud here now. I'm gonna go where it's quiet."
That sounds about right.
It's my fault. All right, so
Glad to hear you guys are doing good. Glad to hear you're chilling.
yeah, just chilling like a villain. I think that's enough waffling around for now. Let's get into the game. Already got the game all loaded up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if the audio spikes at any point, please let me know. Ad will probably be the first to let me know if anything goes wrong because he can actually hear.
Yeah.
I can actually hear him.
But technically, what I hear and what you guys hear may be different, so your input is still important as well.
Yes. Your mileage may vary.
Indeed.
She's in the ballroom.
What?
We were joking earlier about how you can't aggro him or really anyone on the way to the ballroom.
Yeah, normally you can kick Dual Leonard, but apparently on Wrigley's birthday, he holds off on the violence.
Yeah. On this, the day of my daughter's wedding. I mean, Ridley's birthday. Alright.
You're old enough to be Wrigley's dad, right, Pops? Stop calling me Pops!
He's like... He's only 21.
Yep.
What? Maybe he should stop smoking so much. He's got to take better care of his skin.
Indeed. I've been playing this game for so long, I remember when 21 used to seem old to me.
Yeah, I know, me too. I started playing this game when I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I forgot how old you are, and I always just assume you're like within like a year or two of me.
Yeah, I think we're like you're older, but I think we're pretty close. I'm 29 and you're early 30s.
Yeah, I'm turning 31 in July.
Yeah, there you go.
Come in. I'll spare your life, but you have to do exactly as I say.
I'd blush too, Ridley.
Lord Locks mustn't be kept waiting. He's
Ah,
in the
nice. Cancer cocks. Oh, I assume. Well, I don't know if you're a Cancer.
Captain?
You could be a Leo.
But I'm glad.
I'm a Cancer cock.
Where did the second half of that come from?
A cock? Oh, like the Chinese zodiac.
Oh, right, okay.
A Cancer cock. You know, a
Yeah,
rooster.
quick, just confused there.
Now is the time to strike them down.
Hello, Cancer cock. I thought a lot about RADIATA stories they use. Like, what would happen if Ridley was never injured? If the orc attacked Zane like he was supposed to?
The dragons believe that left alone,
12th of July? That's my sister's birthday. But she's 2 years older than me.
Trust is something that must be earned a little bit.
So you are a Cancer cock, just like me.
But what kind of alias is Arnold? I mean, couldn't they come up with anything better?
So, what do you think would have happened if the Blood Orc had attacked Zane?
I feel like it could have gone a couple of different ways. I mean, obviously, he probably, if he got injured so bad, he probably would have just gotten the transportation, and that definitely would have damaged his relationship with the orcs, and gotten rid of a powerful ally. Their war against the humans.
Assuming that he never found out that Cross was behind it.
Yeah.
Yes, that must be young Master Clive from the Olashian Order. Just an overgrown
How did Zane release the Blood Orc without getting hurt?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was Cross, not Zane. But...
Yeah.
Abducted? Kidnapped Ridley?
I think that Cross. I mean, obviously, a Blood Orc wouldn't have really wanted to cooperate with a human. I think Cross probably like knocked it out and then transported it unconscious. Because I mean, Cross is a pretty powerful fighter. You could probably take down a Blood Orc and then just transport it while it's unconscious.
Yeah, I think it's also implied that he got the help of the Bandit Guild with that. Well, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I know he definitely got the Bandit Guild's help with getting the necklace from the princess.
Well, that was Lucian.
Oh,
that
sorry,
wasn't
yeah,
Cross.
you're right. Yeah. Well, I mean,
But,
I'm sure.
he gives it to Cross on the non-human route, but I don't think Cross is part of the plot. That was just a scheme that Lucian had, because I mean, Cross wouldn't know what the hell the necklace is anyway.
Yeah. Sorry, I got a little bit confused.
Yeah, no worries.
Wires crossed in the brain. But yeah, the way I imagine it going was like the Bandit Guild either, beat the orc into submission and got into a cage somehow, or just like shot a tranquilizer dart at it and like knocked it out and managed to cage it. And then like I think that what they did is like they probably released it somewhere in like either Wind Valley or like the Quator region in hopes that it would, pick up on Zane's scent and like find its way to the City of Flowers. So I think they just kind of opened up the cage and just waited for the Blood Orc to wake up, because they didn't really want to be around when it did wake up. And luck would have it that happen, and were walking by at that very moment, and they, you know, the orb doesn't know the difference between, you know, Zane and Hap, especially considering that they apparently live together, so maybe they have the same scent.
Yeah, I mean, a blood orc isn't really the kind of creature that would follow a scent to hunt a specific person anyway. Blood orcs just love to kill.
Yeah, they're just... There it is. There's a spoiler. Why did Lord Noguera perform a spirit? He probably knew what would happen to himself if he did. I would never do it. There's no way to escape the consequences. So it's interesting that we haven't found out that Noguera has died yet, technically. But the Dark Elves are now, like, you know, talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
This happens after Ridley's birthday.
Yeah, it's probably an oversight because, you know, obviously we're going to learn very soon about Noguera's death, and they just didn't think that somebody would, like, beeline it straight to the Noam region after the first birthday cutscene.
Let's find out if the Dark Elves know about it.
Noguera has died. Wow, that's some foreshadowing.
Yeah. I still can't believe he's not with us anymore. He'll be back someday, right? That's not how death works.
Well, I mean, it is for elves usually, but not this time.
Yeah. But I agree with Quiggs. He was probably like, oh, yeah. I'll get to toast him later.
Yeah, I don't think anybody likes Cross. But, you know, some people have to deal with them.
Well, Cross likes Cross.
Cross likes Cross.
Somebody has to like him.
Yep.
Not even his own mother, but, you know, at least he likes himself. Catherine,
Yeah.
how are you?
Hello, hello.
You're a Scorpio dragon.
Scorpio dragon sounds badass as hell. Like, gigantic, like, scorpion dragon. That sounds metal.
Yeah, that sounds... it does sound metal. It sounds very terrifying, too.
Yep.
Yeah, if you know anyone who's looking for a name for a metal band, Scorpio Dragon is a good start.
Absolutely.
Devin's an Aquarius dog? I know he's an Aquarius. He's an Aquarius something.
I'm a Leo dog, so I'm a cat dog.
Cat dog? Cursed.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a monkey, okay. An Aquarius. Oh, Aqua Monkey.
A sea monkey, if you will.
Sea Monkey, yeah. Born in the year of the monk. Monkey.
Hey,
He was a Libra Ox. Libra Ox.
Awesome.
Interesting. What exactly... Libra is, like, what's the animal for that? Is it like an animal or is it a person?
Libra is neither animal nor person. Libra is like an object, and it's represented as like the scales of balance.
Oh, I see. A
So,
scale ox.
yeah, just imagine like an ox with a set of scales balanced on his horns.
Yeah. Scales. So we have to recruit him. Oh! I think that might be a goblin noise.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like a goblin to me, but I have no idea what the hell that was.
You want to become my minion? A human, huh? Well, I can make an exception.
Hi.
Wow, you really brought one. Yeah, and it only took me 1 millisecond to go get it.
Yeah, his
That-
second request is gonna be a bit harder.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't have one yet.
No. It'll be... I mean, technically we could get one now, but it would require doing like a shit ton of training dummy sessions, most of which probably wouldn't be very fun.
No. We can get him later.
Indeed.
Chat. Oh, wait, no, that's the guest room. This place is so cozy. I wish I lived here. Here
Sure.
or the City of Flowers?
Yeah. Any non-elven places?
Let me think. I mean, like, Goblin Haven looks cool, but it probably smells like ass.
Yeah, I don't think Goblin Haven's a great place to live. Same with Shangri-La. Shangri-La is kind of like a dump heap.
Yeah, it's basically like if you want to live in Shangri-La, you might as well just live in a tent under an overpass.
Yeah.
That's basically what Shangri-La is.
Yes?
And then of course, Borgondiazzo isn't really much of a town. There's no houses. It's just tunnels.
Yes?
Yeah. Borgondiazzo might have been a nice place once. Oh, who knows? But as is, it's just like covered in like bones and strange goop and slaughtered green orcs.
Yeah. The mysterious goop that makes me very uncomfortable. I don't know if those are boogies or what.
Some questions are best left unanswered.
Bones and lime jello. Yeah, Borgondiazzo kind of reminds me of Goron City. In that, like, it's basically just like a big, like, circular spiral place. But there's no like houses or anything. They just kind of like stand around there.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure it was my good side. You didn't like it?
Attention! The Royal RADIATA Knight selection trials will now begin.
Do you really think so? Well, good luck.
I knew it. I am sorry. It seems you've been hit rather hard on the head.
No, she just got transportation.
Yeah, it tends to alter the psychology somewhat. Well, actually, when the bug orc spiked her, it did hit her really hard on the head.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
You're lying! You wouldn't give that kind of information to the enemy!
There's a dim sum restaurant
No
called
one was
Shangri-La.
immune. Even the king himself fell
Nice.
victim to it. It infected
Does it taste like green goblins?
Shut up.
Really good, but I
How's
haven't
the
been there in
princess,
years.
by the way?
There's a dim sum. So I think I don't know if I told you, Catherine, but that one Chinese restaurant that we used to go to that had like the seaweed soup and everything. It closed this past summer because the owner retired and no one wanted to take over the business. And I was really sad because it's really hard for me to like find
I don't
like a
know.
Chinese restaurant that has seaweed soup.
Hey, Chief. I didn't know it was you.
It's,
What?
but I actually did manage to find one. It's like right next door, and it's a dim
What
sum
are
place.
orders?
Raising a fuss will only cause trouble for Lord Larks.
You know why. She tried to steal my money.
I don't think so. You keep your slimy hands off of her.
I wonder why the programmers decided to make Zane just slam through a tree in the scene.
There was a blood orc.
Yeah, for those who don't know, if you adjust the camera angle during this scene when Zane's walking towards the grave,
Yes.
that tree that he walks past, he actually clips through.
I finally found
I
out
think
where
what they
he
were
was
trying to
hiding
do was like
just
give it
before I
the
came.
illusion of him, of like just making him look elusive, like walking through the trees and whatever. Not like literally walking through a tree, but just like, you know, just catching a glimpse of him through a tree.
Yeah, that's the programmers pull tricks like that all the time. They just expect you to not change the camera angle.
I am
Yeah.
ordering you to attack the dragon. Take Cross with you and destroy the beast.
I think the disease has something to do with the transpiritation, too.
The old man. I couldn't save him.
Aw.
So it seems.
Well, I mean, he did have Alganar, so.
Wouldn't you know it?
Yep.
He's off traveling somewhere.
Your ladyship will be in safe hands.
In order to protect the Order of Totaus, Zane sent out assassins to slay.
Yeah, it's
his
kind of like
friend
how,
Ken.
Miss Sheila.
Radiata City looks a lot less, detailed when you adjust the camera angle and you just see that the buildings in the background are facades.
Yeah, it gets kind of cursed once you play with the camera too much.
No, sir. We were just talking.
Don't interfere with my research ever.
Yeah, I guess. No, will you listen?
Alrighty then. Let's be going to the castle.
Forts?
I have no idea why they programmed it this way, but in the original programming of Final Fantasy VII, as I understand, apparently Cloud is technically in every cutscene, even when he's not.
Ah.
There's like an invisible Cloud that has been programmed into every cutscene where Cloud isn't supposed to be there. And I do not know why. But that's the kind of shit that programmers do.
No, fuck you, Hind. I'm not gonna give you any more money. Yeah, it's like... There was this post that I saw once, and it was just like... I love, like... Kingdom Hearts, because it's like that scene from Final Fantasy, except Goofy is there. Goofy and Donald Duck.
Just see like Sephiroth going for the infamous stab on Aerith, and then Goofy's just like, Sora, we gotta stop them.
Yeah.
I can't do a Goofy impression. I wasn't trying, but I'm just saying if I did try, it would not work.
Sora! You gotta stop the Heartless! I don't know, I can't really do it either.
Yeah.
I guess I have to wait another day to get chat. Or maybe I have to talk to Clarence?
Yeah, we may be at the part where we're supposed to talk to Clarence. But, I don't know, all the Dark Elves could kind of just need a moment to mourn before they resume their recruitments and whatnot.
Yeah. You're almost as small as me.
Rude. Inaccurate.
I wish Lord Nogueira could be here to see how strong I've gotten. No, I've got cheer up. Lord Nogueira wouldn't like to see me like this. I'll keep training hard until I become as strong as he was. Aw. And then you'll die of Alganars.
Yep.
It's so sad how, like, all the Dark Elves have something to say about him dying.
Yeah, some of them are kind of cowards, like, High End is just like, oh, why would he do that? You can't not die from it. I wouldn't do that. L plus ratio.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, most of them are pretty sensitive and are mourning their leader.
Totally, What? Yeah, he just goes back to gambling after you talk to him about Nogueira.
He has learned nothing from this introspective and traumatic event.
It's like, yeah, you know what, like, I don't know why he did that. Anyway, you wanna give it a go? Clarence, that's what I was gonna do.
In TF2, there's an image file of a coconut, and the programmer's notes are like, I don't know why this is here, but if I delete it, the game doesn't run. Well, That sounds like Team Fortress 2.
Well, I never voted for him, so whatever. Chat was looking for you. Was he? Alright, go keep me like that.
Not that we don't trust you, Clarence, we just don't trust chat.
Yeah, look, let's just go into Lord Nogueira's closet and find his porn stash.
Oh, somebody's gotta move it now that he can't do anything with it.
Nope. There he is. Oh, gotta shield Mila's eyes. We're about to kill this sloth.
With our entire party, no less, which is somewhat overkill.
Also, I need to heal. Oh wait, no. Also heal me too. Not that I needed it or anything.
Not for that battle, but it's definitely hopeful to get topped up of it for the next battle.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. He was in his fursuit. In the I think it's in his friend book entry. It mentions that he'll play tricks on everybody except Nogueira because Nogueira yelled at him once after he played a trick on him. I wonder if this was the trick that he played on him. Like he just put on the giant sloth bear outfit and hid in his closet and just scared the bejesus out of Nogueira.
And then Nogueira just almost like roasted him to a crisp with fire magic.
I think it's gone now. Yeah. I want to kick it, but
alas. I wonder how many leaguers the Light Elves and Dark Elves have ever really had, because, you know, we know that there was a predecessor to Zhang and Nogueira, like, there's the ancient Elf King of old, but, like, for all we know, they could be pretty much directly descended from him because, you know, they live obscenely long amounts of time, so I wonder how many, like, Elf Kings came before, Elf Kings / Elf Elders came before, Nogueira and Zhang.
yeah, I wonder, because I mean, like you said, they're immortal, so their eras, they're very long.
Mm-hmm.
So what did I want to do? I think we can, well, save, obviously. We did get chat, didn't we?
Yeah, we got chat.
We got chat. We have Gonovich's dilemma to do. Can't get to it yet. But I want to save first. I also do wonder about like the elven government system. Like obviously, I believe with the elders, like whoever is like the oldest is the one that's appointed to be in charge. But from the sounds of it, when they had a king, like it was, you know, just a royal family sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And not just like whoever's oldest.
Yeah. For the Light Elves, you know, there's the question of how many leaguers they could have had aside from Zhang, but like for the Dark Elves, there's the question, have they even ever had another leaguer besides Nogueira?
Yeah. Well, if you talk to I believe Marcia, she says that Nogueira built the Forest Metropolis for the Dark Elves who were rejected by the humans and the elves. So
Yeah.
it sounds like the Dark Elves for the longest time didn't really have a home. They just kind of like wandered aimlessly. And Nogueira felt bad for them, so he built them a home and kind of took it upon himself to watch over them.
Yeah, and he's their leader despite being a Leg Elf himself, and I guess, like, did the Dark Elves ever even have, like, a Dark Elven king or elder?
Yeah, I don't know. And also, it's like, was it a situation where the Dark Elves were like, you know, they liked Nogueira so much for building a haven for them that they decided that he was the best suited to be their leader, or like if Nogueira's just like, well, you know, I built this place for you, so I'm in charge now. I'm the captain of this boat.
Yep. Doesn't seem like any of the societies here really have democracy, but you know, if anybody had it, it would probably be the elves. Oh, I mean, I guess RADIATA Castle does have like prime minister, not just the royalty. So
Yeah, they have like what's more of like a semblance of a modern day monarchy.
Mm-hmm.
With a prime minister and everything.
Yeah, with the monarchy serving as more of a figurehead as well, since Lark seems to be more of a mover and shaker than Jayorus.
Yep. He wears the pants in the relationship.
Indeed.
This is the one that always trips me up because I end up going into the wrong cavern. Always. It's the one that's further down.
Well, the easiest, the easiest way for me to remember is just it's the one that has a dwarf posted outside.
Yeah, he's like, oh, are you going to go in there? Because I can't count the number of times that I've stupidly made the mistake of going into the wrong cavern and just wandering around for hours, in-game hours.
Yeah, I've been there, brother.
Mm-hmm. Feels bad, man.
Indeed.
You didn't do a very good job. So I guess we had no choice. Oh, burn.
You want me to do the job or not, Konovich?
Brutal honesty. Hey, Mila.
Not really sure if I'm supposed to also say hi to Mila or not, but hi, Mila.
You're welcome to say hi.
Oh, there you go.
Blow my nose real quick. That chest the chest code that I had earlier is on its way out. I just have like the residual mucus, but the worst of it is over, so that's good.
Yeah, that is good. When I tuned into the Power Rangers stream on Sunday, I noticed that you were sounding a bit worse for wear, but I didn't get the chance to ask you what was up, so I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, it was a chest cold. It's funny, I'm pretty sure I caught it from Devin, but his cold wasn't really that bad. He just had like some sniffles for like a day or two. But for me, it was just like full on like, you know, mucus in my lungs and like sinus infection and feeling like crap all around.
Right. How long did that go on for you?
I think it started on Wednesday. I think. No, was it Wednesday? No, it started on Thursday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now like we're on the 6th day. So it's like, you know, it's about a week. That's about how long a cold usually lasts.
Yeah, that's relatively short, I suppose, which is nice, but sounds like it was not ideal.
You know, they say that a cold lasts a week without medicine and 7 days without it.
I was like, but that's the same number of days.
Yeah. It's pretty much just like cold medicine doesn't actually get rid of your cold, it just like calms your symptoms for a while. It makes it a little more bearable.
That sounds about right. But yeah, post-COVID days, I'm just used to people being sick for like 2 to 3 weeks on end. So, sick for like about a week. Like, that's definitely nice.
Yeah. I will gladly take a week-long cold over like, you know, what was it, like 9 days or something like that.
Yeah, my mom got hit hard enough to be out of commission for like 3 weeks at one point. That was pretty rough.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny too, because when, like I said, like when Devin got the cold that he gave to me eventually, he didn't really have it too bad. He just got like sniffles, and then I got like a full-on chest cold from it. But when we got COVID, obviously we didn't give COVID to each other because like we were long distance at the time. But for me, like it was just kind of like mild sniffles. But then he was having fever dreams, and he was having fever dreams about being in World War II or something like that, because he listens to too many Sabaton songs. It's funny, like when we talk about the songs that we listen to, Devin, because he listens to a lot of like Sabaton and stuff like that, he's just like, oh yeah, this song is about like the Russians in World War I and something whatever, and I'm like, this one is about like an elf flying on a dragon. Like stuff like that.
The elf flying on a dragon sounds like your cup of tea.
Elf 4, you're on a dragon.
Apparently, Devin yearns for war, though. This is good to know.
he yearns for real historical wars.
Yeah.
I yearn for the sort of phantasmic fantasy wars.
The great human elf wars.
Yes. Going the wrong way. Or maybe not. It's okay. We're getting good experience from this.
Well, kind of. Not really.
What? Well, it's experience. Like, it's not the best experience, but you know, I'm letting my goblins grind.
Yeah.
Only 145 experience.
When we fight ants and whatnot, you're like, oh god, this is such a waste of time. But when we fight like level 5 monkeys, it's like, oh boy, here's the EXP.
Finally, some good fucking EXP.
Yeah. It's like a coping mechanism to deal with the fact that we have to do these fights whether we want to or not because of these narrow fucking tunnels.
Right. It's like this and the Goblin Cemetery.
Yeah.
I know I've said this time and time again. Like, it's not the first time I've said it on stream, but like, I wish that the Goblin Cemetery looked like catacombs or something. Like an actual place where dead bodies are buried.
Mm-hmm.
And not just like, you know, tunnels. Like a sewer with bones in it.
Yeah. I find the rooms between the tunnels are reasonably atmospheric, but yeah, the map design definitely could have been better.
I also wish that the Graveyard of the Elves was a real place that you could visit.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Run around Cake Nogueira's grave.
I feel like if the Graveyard of the Elves had become like a real map, it wouldn't necessarily be good to put like regular enemy encounters there, but it could make a pretty sick boss fight backdrop.
Oh no, I mean, I'd like to fight zombie elves.
But they're all shut in their cocoons. How are they going to escape and go fight people?
It's like mummies or something. Mummy elves. Pretty sure I'm going the wrong way.
I suppose time will tell.
Yeah. List of places that I always get lost in RADIATA stories. This is one of them.
Indeed. At least the Goblin Cemetery is pretty linear.
Mm-hmm.
This place and the sewers are just kind of like, oh, we're good.
Oh, yeah, we made it. Hey, Maddie, how are you?
Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
There they are. The rock diggers. They look like the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro, but it's alligators.
They do. Giant evil cat bus.
I was kind of stressed today. Sorry to hear that. I hope you can unwind with the stream.
Hope you're out of that stressful environment now.
Oof. Oh, ooh. Romaria, heal this poor bastard.
Oh, we already got one of them down, which is nice.
Oh, did we?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Gabri almost one-shot one of them, I think. I just took like a couple hits after that.
Yeah. Alright, Romaria. Do your thing. Romaria, please. Okay, Romaria, cure me. Romario. It's a Romario time!
That sounds like the kind of cursed voice line that you could expect from Romario.
What, you mean Yao isn't enough? It's not cursed enough?
I'm just saying, because she already embodies cursed voice lines, you know, you could throw in a few more for sure.
What's the new one that I put?
Oh, just barely.
Just barely, just a margin.
He has like 1 HP.
Oh yeah, stanky bitch.
My name is Stanky Bitch.
Oh wait, is he dead? Or no, he's gaining HP.
Yeah, he's alive. Barely.
Like you can't even see an HP bar on him. That's how low he was.
Stanky bitch.
So what's the stanky bitch voice command? I've never heard that one before.
I'll send it to you. I'll upload the file, then you'll have the raw file.
Too much power.
Where did I save it?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well.
My name is Stanky Bitch.
Yeah, I know. I know your name's Stanky Bitch, Devin, but Ad can't hear it. So he's not, like, actually watching the stream.
Yeah, much as I would like to, it's kind of fucks with the audio if I do.
Yeah. Also, a scammer contacted you. Ugh. What a job. Fucking hate those guys. One time my mom got a call from a scammer, and I think they were, like, claiming to be from some, like, government agency, like, I don't know, it was, like, Social Security or something like that, or... I don't even remember what it was. I don't even think they knew what they were pretending to be. But my mom was just like, who do you work for? And, like, they didn't answer her, and she's just like, what department are you with? Who's your boss? And then they just hung up on her. Just, yeah, right. Like, they couldn't even tell her, like, what department they worked for. Well, I'm the department of, you know... of Stinky Bitch.
Didn't think through the scam very much.
No, not at all. Oh yeah, some scammer just sent Devin like the TD logo, the TD Bank logo, and it was just that. It wasn't like a message or anything. It's just like, okay, what do I do with this?
You must accept the logo as your new god.
Turns out they're from Iceland. Iceland, how could you do this? You are the land of the Vikings. One time, back when I was trying to sell my dad's, get out of my way, brat. My dad's old motorcycle. I was, like, selling it on eBay, I believe. And, someone wanted to buy it, but, like, it was kind of sus because, like, I think their profile, like, claimed that they were, like, from Florida, but, like, the shipping address was, like, in Iceland or something like that. It was weird. Like, it was, like, something like, you know, like, there was some sort of address for Iceland. I'm just like, what? Why is a person in Iceland interested in buying a motorcycle from the US? A used motorcycle at that.
A good question.
Oh wait, I have to talk to the leader guy.
It's not even the 10th weirdest thing involving Florida.
Yeah. They claimed they were offering a remote data entry work job for $27 per hour. And I get suspicious when they said that they were impressed by my resume. Ah.
I generally don't really bother reading, like, emails or listening to voicemails from like numbers and emails that I don't recognize.
Right.
Just can't be bothered.
A while back, I got a text from what I could only assume was like a pig butchering scam. Like, again, I don't know because I didn't pursue it, but it was just basically a text from an unknown number, and the area code wasn't even local. And he was just like, "Hey, how are you?" And granted, it could have been a wrong number, but it also could have been a pig butchering scam.
What the hell is a pig butchering scam? It sounds like it doesn't actually involve any butchering of pigs.
No, not actually butchering of pigs, but basically, like, someone will contact you, like, through, like, DMs or, like, a text message or something, and, like, I guess like will pretend it's the wrong number, but then like they'll start to like have a conversation with you and like get to know you and just sort of get to your soft spot.
Right.
And then eventually we'll like lead you to like send them like money. And it's like this kind of it's a very like long-winded scam.
Right.
But
and it's called pig butchering because it's kind of like raising a livestock to trust you before you slaughter it.
pretty much, yeah, that's why it's called that.
Fair.
Which one should we do next, guys?
The Stone of Miracles advances the story.
Yeah. We don't really need to do the ultimate battle either.
No, not at all.
And we've done it before. We know what happens.
Indeed. I mean, you could say that about everything in this game, but...
When I sent a screenshot of their IP and website age, they sent me the exact same message when I sent my resume. Weird. But yeah, basically pig butchering scams mostly like prey on like people who are lonely and you know, I saw a piece about them or about those scams a while back. I would have had no idea. I would have just guessed it was a wrong number, and again, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I didn't even bother asking who is this, I just ignored it. I would never butcher a pig. But would you download a car?
If I download a car, can I virtually rag it places?
With 3D printing and everything, you probably could download a car.
Yeah, that's true. You have to have a hell of a 3D printer to make it happen, but it probably could happen.
Yeah, a very big one. I mean, I know that there are like very big 3D printers that like will print out like full on like pieces of machinery and whatnot. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think the you know that what's it called? The Ocean Gate submersible, like that was like sort of 3D printed with like, you know, a composite like mixture of like different metals and stuff, but it was basically like, you know, kind of made the same way.
Right.
It's very MacGyvered together.
I can't remember what was wrong with that. What went wrong there? Like, was it just a poorly crafted sub, or did they just go too deep?
It was a poorly crafted sub. The main problem, I mean, there's like a lot of problems with it, but the main problem was that it was made out of a composite of different metals rather than like just steel or, you know, just titanium. Because with like just pure metals, it's a lot easier to sort of like test the durability and like have an idea of how long it's going to last. Whereas with composite, like it's really just a game of Russian roulette of like when it's going to cave in on itself.
Yeah, because you have to know the breaking point of each individual like alloy or metal.
What went right? Yeah, that's a better question. What went right?
Yeah.
Well, the CEO died, I guess.
So we got that going for us.
Yeah.
I guess 3D printing a sub might not be the best idea in the world.
Yeah. And again, that vessel had made many successful dives before it, but you know, it was just one dive away from, you know, imploding on itself. And again, with composite metal, you can't really. There's no telling when it's, you know, when it's going to happen.
Makes
I think
sense.
someone also pointed out the shape of it was also kind of awkward because a submersible, it's better for it to be like perfectly spherical rather than like capsule shaped. Because when it's like fully round, pressure is evenly distributed. Whereas with like a capsule, it's weaker in certain areas. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a physicist. So I'm no engineer, so I'm just talking out my ass.
No worries.
Couldn't even get a Sony brand controller. Yeah, you got a Logitech controller.
Rip.
Yeah, it just had one button inside, and it was controlled with a wireless Logitech controller. Like, similar to the one that I'm using. Except mine is an actual PS4 controller. Actually, PS3. It's a PS3 controller. And that's another problem, too, is that wireless connection is not as stable as a wired connection. So when you're getting really deep into the ocean, your connection can be disrupted.
Yeah.
It's not tethered.
Like, oh man, why I know this isn't how this works, but why am I not getting a cell signal at the bottom of the ocean?
Right. I think the thing that really, like, that ultimately did it, and, like, obviously, you know, the material that was made out of, but also, like, the fact that it was, descending way too quickly. Because when we were going, like, several atmospheres down, you have to do that very, very slowly, like, very gradually, otherwise pressure's not gonna be able to take it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think I did the math, and the Titanic is like about 9 Sears Towers deep, I think. I don't know if you've ever seen the Sears Tower in person.
I don't think I have.
It's over here. That's just how I was measuring them. I was like, how many Sears Towers deep is it?
Fair. We should check the village here to see if we got the Book of Fairies. Yeah.
Alright. Is it down
We do
here?
actually have goblins in our party, so.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
No,
There he is.
most excellent.
And we'll let that kitty sleep.
Slaughtering enough kitties for the Smile Run mission.
Yeah. We got our fill. I can use this, right?
Yep. You don't have to keep her for Aldo, because we don't recruit any humans around here.
No more humans. Goodbye, frog. So how was your weekend, Ed?
It's pretty good, pretty busy. Hanging out with some friends, and the weekend went by before I knew it.
That's good.
How about you?
It would have been better if I wasn't, you know, sick as a dog.
True.
The weather was nice, but it's just like, oh god. I feel like death.
It's generally I like feeling like life more than I like feeling like death.
Yeah, well, that's why you're called Add to Life and not Add to Death.
Oh, there you go. You got me there.
Yeah.
Did you and Devin like watch any movies or anything over the weekend?
Not aside from movie night, because I forgot what we did on Friday. Saturday I worked. Devin also worked on Saturday. And I asked him to come pick me up after he got out of work. Because I'm just like, I'm sick. I want to go home.
Okay.
And Sunday was Shovelware Sunday. Saturday was the worst of the cold, but and like again on Sunday I was still feeling a little sick, but not as bad as I was on Saturday.
Yeah, if you were feeling too beaten up, you might have had to like cancel the stream, but you felt okay to do that.
Yeah, there were a couple times where I was thinking of canceling the stream because I was just like, if I'm so sick that like I can't even really talk, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
If I can't be a motor mouth, what's the point of streaming? But I'm glad that I was able to pull myself up on my bootstraps and get better for the stream.
Yeah, it's good.
Because I don't like having to reschedule streams, especially if it's a RADIATA story stream.
Fair. That one stream where I wasn't able to make it, I was just like, forgive me.
Yeah, shit happens.
Indeed.
And for what's worth, I mean, like, you don't, like, have to feel like you're obligated to, like, show up. I do enjoy your company, though. That's why I keep bringing you back. But if you ever are just like, I just want to sit this one out, I will understand.
That is fair. I appreciate that.
Actually, if income, I should visit you guys down there. You should. Just, we should, Maddie, have you ever been to an escape room? There's an escape room within walking distance of my place. And me, Devin, Shell, DJ, and Kat all went to it. We did the medieval one, which was the hardest one, which was kind of a mistake. But yeah, we should take you to an escape room.
Do they ever like change the layout and make new escape rooms, or is it like if you've tried them all, you've seen everything that they have to offer?
Yeah, they periodically switch out the themes from time to time. I think the last time I went, they had like 3 or 4 different rooms. The one that we did, which was Medieval Madness, it was like a medieval torture-themed room. That one was the hardest one, but like, you know, it was like we wanted to do it because it's, you know, it's medieval themed.
Understandable.
There's another one that's like Harry Potter themed. There's another one that's like dragon themed. Some are permanent and others change, yeah. The first time I ever went to an escape room was with Devin and his dad. And it was a World War II... Britain in World War II themed room.
Escape the trenches before you get mustard gas.
Yeah, basically. I mean, there were no trenches involved. You're basically in like a... what was supposed to be like a standard British home during World War II, and you can hear the sounds of like planes and like fighter jets like flying overhead and stuff.
Gotcha. My grandmother was born in England, and she was alive at the time of the Blitz and all that, and she was a young lass, and she had to go overseas to Canada because, you know, they were getting the children out of there so that they wouldn't get bombed to shit and whatnot. So she left England at a pretty early age, but she still has memories of like some of the war protocols that they were doing as kids before they left, and she ended up revisiting England later.
Well, that's cool. Oh, like keep calm and carry on.
Yep.
what's the main objective aside from escaping? It's basically puzzles. You usually go through like a series of like about 3 different like mini rooms. And like there's no jump scares or anything like that. It's not actually scary. It's just like, you know, like puzzles, like, you know, finding like a key to a lock or something, or like sometimes there's like a combination lock and you have to like find the numbers hidden around the room and like try different combinations. It's just like basically if like a puzzle video game was real. Yeah. If you're interested in doing puzzles under a time limit, they're still using the ration coupon system. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because just because the war has ended doesn't mean their economy's recovered. Like, they got bombed and lost so much of their infrastructure and, you know, a lot of resources, so makes sense.
So the scrap metal places were completely bombed out and tanks were all over the countryside for years.
Yeah, those bombings were pretty brutal.
Yeah, I think the only World War II stories that I have from my family is that, like, both of my grandpas fought in World War II.
That's a pretty big story.
Yeah. Well, my mom's dad, he was actually too young. I think he was, like, 16, and he lied about his age. But, like, I think that they also, like, between, like, not checking, they also probably didn't care because it was just, like, they need all the help they can get.
Yeah. As back in the day when people wanted to go to war.
Yeah.
Like, I swear I'm 18, let me go fight. Meanwhile, our generation would be like, no, I'm not 18 yet, let me stay at home.
I can't fight.
Devin's great-grandpa was a Marine in World War II. Pretty cool.
I don't know what branch of the military my grandfathers were in. I could probably find that out.
That could be interesting to find out the history there.
Mm-hmm. Aircraft mechanic in Northern Africa. Oh, cool.
Very cool. Does Canada have a mandatory draft system like the USA? I mean, certainly not now. I don't know about back then. I'm not super well versed, but I don't believe so. I think the Canadian military was mostly voluntary back then, even back then.
Well, there hasn't been a draft in the U.S. since the 70s, but there is selective service. And if you're legally male or were born on or after January 1st, 2000, so if you were born for January 1st, 2000, it's only males that were that are signed up for selective service. But then they recently changed it so that if you were born either on January 1st, 2000 or after, both men and women are automatically enrolled. So I mean, like, they could have just gotten rid of it, but you know, at least they made it somewhat equal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just did a quick Google search and it looks like Canada was drafting back in World War II.
Yeah. Certain states, it depends on the state. Illinois, you get automatically signed up once you turn 18, but other states you have to like manually like sign up, and if you don't, you'll like get in trouble. And by in trouble, like basically like you won't be able to get like financial aid for college or like any government benefits or anything like that. I still have my selective service card. I don't need it anymore because that like you no longer qualify for selective service once you turn, I think, 26 or something.
Awesome. Glad you're out of the woods there.
A lot of woods, yeah. But I could have gotten out of it anyway, probably because I have Crohn's and also I've got flat feet.
Yeah. I also have flat feet.
Flat feet solidarity.
Indeed. No arch.
They can also go to jail for not signing up. Yeah, I think that too.
Yeah. It could get pretty brutal. I mean, not only could you go to jail for not signing up, but like, you know, you sign up, but then you try and run away, they shoot you.
Yeah. Can you outrun a bullet? Let's find out. Maria, please heal this poor son of a bitch.
You can also just Goblin Song.
Oh yeah, I could. Well, it's gone now.
That solves that problem.
That solves that, yeah.
Hey, Gary. GG indeed.
Hey, now we're hey, Neri, how are you?
Hope you're doing well. Doing great, just rose from the dead of a nap. Awesome. Hope you had a good nap.
To be fair, in this day and age, it would be easy to get out of a draft with so many medical conditions that bar you these days.
Yeah. Like, are flat feet really enough of a detractor?
I think it's one of them. If you have asthma. One of my friends, fun fact, one of my friends joined the Navy, and she had a heart condition that she didn't disclose, and she ended up like collapsing during basic training, and she was dishonorably discharged because she didn't disclose her medical condition, which, you know, if she had told them, probably would have disqualified her from enlisting anyway.
Yeah. I mean, not sharing relevant medical information, I get it, but
yeah,
you know, it's like, hey, you had a heart problem, get the hell out of our military. Right. It's like, okay, thanks, guys.
Yeah, I guess the idea is that, like, if you've got some, like, a medical condition, then you're just gonna be, like, a dead weight and, like, hold people back.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just, you know, just, like, not even, like, honorably discharged, like, you know, you came, you tried, you wanted to help, just honorably discharged, like, fuck you.
Yeah, right.
Should have tried not having a heart condition. But, yeah. Alright, thanks, guys.
Well, I hope you had a good nap, Derry. How are you doing, Daddy?
Hello, world's best dad.
The world's best dad is here. Dad is very reluctant to say daddy.
Yeah, I will always say his full username.
You don't want to be caught.
Yeah, clip it and ship it, boys.
It was a great nap. That's good. Picking a nap is always a gamble. It's like either you'll wake up refreshed, or you'll just feel like that really old polar bear that's emerging. You know that video that I'm talking about, right? Where it's just like this like super old polar bear, and he just looks like really old and groggy.
That's how I feel whenever I wake up from anything, whether it's a nap or just waking up in the morning.
Yep.
I always am just like, why am I conscious? I refuse.
Why am I here?
Yeah, just to suffer.
I always try to shoot for a 20-minute nap. I always like try to set a timer, and then I always just ignore the timer anyway. Devin knows what I'm talking about. He's very familiar with my the alarm on my phone. Aw, world's best dad. Thanks for the sub. Let's give him a shout out.
Oh yeah.
What were you gonna say, Devin? That I always ignore my, You don't do the ad, Devin. I suck at waking up, I know.
Me
Like,
too.
I see this 20-minute timer, and I'm going to choose to, disregard it.
I probably told you about this, and probably even said it on stream, but have I mentioned before that people have tried to wake me up by force and failed?
I what?
People have tried to wake me up by force and failed.
Oh. Yeah.
Have I mentioned that before?
I don't think so. You're a very heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one time, when my cousin and I were fairly young, my cousin was quite a troublemaker. And he was like, okay, so after we get like put to bed, we're gonna wake up and we're just gonna like party all night. And then like I actually fell asleep and he tried to wake me up by like hitting me with a pillow and shit. I did not care.
Oh my god. Actually, funny story. One of my coworkers told me. And I'll have to like describe it to you because you're not going to be able to see like what I'm doing on my camera. But
Right.
he like a bunch of his friends had like a sleepover, and one of his friends is like this kind of short guy, and he's a real lightweight, so he's always the first person to pass out. So I guess what they did was they took a Sharpie and they drew on his face. They drew an arrow on his nose, pointing down to his mouth, and then they wrote on his forehead, "Come here," and then put drew a target on his mouth. And he didn't realize that they had done that, so he went home, like he went home on the bus, like later that morning, and he like I think he saw them the next day, and like the Sharpie marks were still kind of like on his face, like it was just like a vague imprint of it. And he's just like, "Fuck you guys, you're assholes. I almost got in a fight with got in a fight on the bus with some guy because he kept staring at me, laughing." So it's like he got on the bus and some guy's like staring at him, laughing. And he's like, "What the fuck are you looking at?" And he just got "come here" with an arrow pointing to his mouth for his face.
Oh god. Oh, that's not ideal. That's not great.
And it hit you so hard that you wouldn't let go. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I'm like a particularly heavy sleeper or a light sleeper. I'm just kind of like in the middle, I think.
That's fair.
The only thing I'm concerned about is becoming a snorer because my dad is a snorer. And we have the same shaped nose.
I'm not sure about my dad, but my mom is a super light sleeper in contrast to me. She's the kind of sleeper where like you try and go downstairs in the middle of the night and a little creak of the floorboards just sets her off.
My mom was the type of person who would fall asleep with the TV on, and she wouldn't wake up to like regular noise, but if you turn the TV off, she would wake up.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I had an uncle like that.
My nephew was also like that too. I don't know if he still is, but like when he was a toddler, he always had to have some sort of noise playing, whether it be music or the TV or what have you. And one time I was sleeping over their house, and they had the TV on, and like I just cannot sleep with the TV on. So I figure like, okay, he only needs the TV to get to sleep, so once he falls asleep, I'll turn the TV off. And I was wrong. I climb down from the bunk bed, turn the TV off, climb back up into the bunk bed, and then I hear him like muttering something. I'm like, Brody? He gets up, turns the TV back on, then goes back to sleep. It's like, oh, no.
That's amazing.
I can't wake up my mom without her screaming in fright.
It's amazing how different everybody can be with how they sleep, and like how some people need noise like the TV or ASMR or something to fall asleep, and like I cannot have anything going on when I when I go to sleep.
Yeah.
It will just wake me up.
Or like, do you have any like sensitivity to light as well?
Yeah. I mean, I think most people kind of wake up if they get too much light when their bodies are supposed to be sleeping when it's dark. But
Visual for you. Yeah, like I typically need to be dark, but like if there's some ambient light, I can handle it.
That's fair.
Yeah, speaking of which, I don't know if you guys, well, obviously Ad can't see it, but I've got these like flower lights, these like string lights on my wall and on my ceiling. And Devin and I sleep in the bedroom, but I always keep these the string lights, the flower lights on at night. Just as like an ambient light. But Devin couldn't sleep with it because basically the only solution to getting rid of the light was to either unplug the lights or to close the door, but Macadamia doesn't like it when we close the door because she doesn't like closed doors. She can't decide whether she wants to stay in or out.
Right.
So we had to keep the door open, and now we just turn the flower lights off at night.
Makes sense.
And he also needs white noise. I'm fine with sleeping with or without white noise. I turned on my air purifier, give him some white noise.
That's good.
Yeah, fucking cat. She's just she hates any sort of closed door. Like if you go into the bathroom and you close the door, she starts like meowing at the door and trying to push it open.
Yeah. Cats just want unlimited access to everywhere at all times. Like they don't want in, they don't want out, they just want the door to be open.
Mm-hmm.
Soldiers of the Noir Mouton, hold your ground! We shall drive them back!
There was a problem. After we managed to secure the valley, a dragon appeared. Cross, you shall be the new general.
Together, they show the cycle of time in this world of ours, a world that in olden times was called Totaus.
Sorry, sir. If you'll excuse us.
Well, well. You surprised me, Jax. I suppose that we can trust you from now on.
My lights? My flower lights? Not really. They're just string lights. It's like they're either on or they're off.
She was moving up in the Knights. She had just been given her own brigade.
This means that her awakening continues to progress.
That's just crossing a nutshell.
Me. That's his inner monologue talking.
It's going to take some time to get the trade goods ready.
Welcome, good warriors. I am Anastasia Ryan.
The dragon is far wiser than even we elves. No creature is more noble or compassionate than a dragon.
Greetings to you all! Oh, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
A lot of stuff
Theoan doing his best Parsec impression.
Kind of had to leave the Knights.
This gentleman is Master Leonard. He will be your room leader.
Jack, we need your help desperately. You have to stop the Knights.
That's pretty on the nose for Dinas, actually, since he kind of hates what the Knights are doing.
Don't be too cocky or they'll make you answer for it.
Ridley.
Don't be so quick to bury me, kid.
Huh? But Captain, didn't they say they were a trio?
But the Light Elves hate humans. There's no race more suspicious of us than them.
Ridley's destiny is quite different from mine.
Uncle will be fine. Now, come along. We'll find her before the day is out, I'm sure.
What's up? Did Sarge get all liquored up again?
Daniel, you're going to pay for skipping out on the mission!
And who are you calling Pops? I'm only 21, okay?
There's the 21 line.
Yeah.
Very well. But keep it short.
But seeing him dote on his daughter, I mean the way he protects her so. I heard them say that you used to be a knight.
I guess they've already taken over the fort. Adele, I'll pass those night trials for sure. I'm not a knight anymore. They won't let me into the castle.
What am I talking about? Your royal knights have invaded Earth Valley.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Not yet.
Soon, though.
Captain.
Yep.
Absolutely. No doubt about it, lad. Me nose has never let me down yet.
What?
I want you to find that perverted little twerp and bring him to me. Is that clear?
There he goes again. Classic cross.
Sometimes you just gotta let it out.
Okay.
Indeed.
That guy sure means business.
Mom, no! You've got it wrong! The old man was helping me!
Do you know where a Phelion might be?
Huh? You think he's human?
Who are you? You can bring your friends too.
General!
Anastasia's gobbledygook.
That's so great to just have that come out of nowhere. Just randomize into that. Imagine Wrigley says that, and then Ophelia is like, she speaks the ancient elf tongue long enough to this world.
Yeah. Oh man. That would actually be pretty funny. Little save. I think we can talk to Thanos. He might not be awake yet, though.
Yeah, I think he's napping. He does wake up pretty early, though.
Yeah. Unlike Jarvis, who wakes up at, like, what, 10 a.m.?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Oh, we can read his diary. Diary of Thanos. Month, star, date. Music note, Sunny. Caesar almost took his own life because his subordinate got seriously hurt. Alicia and Deputy Chief Gerald stopped him in time. I say just let him do his thing.
I love how he just has random music notes in his diary.
He likes to sing.
Apparently. He likes to sing about Caesar almost dying.
For all you scum, otherwise known as warriors in Theater Vancour. Here are some rules for you to live by. Obey them with your life. They're pretty simple, really. First, Chief Elwyn is a god. Treat her better than your mom. Respect her more than your dad. If she tells you to die, do it with a smile on your face. If she points to crap you call it and calls it pretty, you smile and call it beautiful. Second, always obey orders from those of higher rank. Regardless of age, an order is an absolute order. Don't talk back. Whatever the order, reply, yes, sir, with a huge smile on your face. What is this, like? Are we working for Theater Vancouver or Walmart?
Theater Walmart.
Theater Walmart, yeah. Third, never let other guilds underestimate you. Our guild doesn't need those who can be beaten by members of other guilds. Also, make sure members of Void Community know you're better than them. Theater Vancouver is filled with the best warriors of RADIATA. Don't disappoint me or make me look like an ass. His words. That's it. Those are the rules to live by at Theater Vancouver. Anyone who can't remember this, I'll pound it into their head. That's a lot of text to be on that sign.
It is. RADIATA just likes to go ham with the details like that.
Yep. New recruits. Those who want to become the best. Advice quotes. Sergeant David. David.
Yeah. Kind of a weird text because David, it contradicts.
David.
Yeah. That
What
sign
is
contradicts
this, David?
some other stuff like David for his recruitment quest. He specifically says like, "Oh, you're a sergeant, right? That means you can go wherever you want. I can't go wherever I want. So can you deliver this letter for me?" And also like he doesn't have a squad room, so I guess he's maybe technically a sergeant, but because he has no subordinates yet, he doesn't qualify or something like that.
He's a one-man band.
Indeed.
Wake up, Thanos.
Yeah, he'll wake up in like a in-game hour, I think.
Yeah. Bruce has already checked in. Which is relying on his resume. He's drooling on it.
Huh?
You know you're getting old when you wake up before the sun.
When I wake up before the sun, I go back to sleep.
Yeah. When Devin wakes up before the sun, he curses the chickadees. Now there he is. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Mission.
20,000 doggos. Oh boy, this sounds nice.
This is the one where we get mugged, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass on this one because I don't want to risk my crystal getting stolen.
I mean, I can't let them take your conspiracy, man.
No, they can't let me. Yeah, they can't take my conspiracy. Might as well. It's a little extra money.
This is true.
Sergeant Easy Mark. I love that run in place that Jack does when he's trying to run past a character that's in his way.
Yeah, it's a mood sometimes.
When people walk too slow. It's like that whole joke that gay people walk like double the speed of regular people.
Oh yeah.
Straight people, I guess I should say. Regular people. We're not normal.
What was I gonna say? Where's that joke come from again?
I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things, like, you know, with like how like bisexuals don't know how to, they always like sit weird, and like gay people walk really fast. I don't think it's really like, well, It kind of is based in reality, because I do walk pretty fast.
Okay.
I think it was a Google Maps thing originally. No, I mean, like, that was a joke. That somebody made. It was like a meme. But, I don't know, we walk with purpose. We got places to be.
Evidently. I used to walk pretty fast, but my like knees and feet have just been destroyed so many times at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think I move quite as fast as I used to.
Right. Yeah. I walk fast and I sit weird. Wait, how do bi people sit weird? Like, they sit like, you know, just any way that's like not normal, like with the, you know, their knees up and like, or just put their feet up on things, or
They just sit like L from Death Note.
pretty much, yeah, sit like L from Death Note, or yeah. I don't know, it's just one of those things. And now that I've said it, I've started sitting weird in my chair.
Just to affirm your bi identity.
Yeah, I guess so. Identity. Yeah.
Indeed.
I just do that thing where I sit with one foot under my thigh, if that makes sense. That makes complete sense. Basically, anything that's not, like, sitting with your butt on the seat and your feet flat on the floor is, I guess, sitting like a bisexual. I don't know. I love how the original Melissa looks, like, kind of adorable. Like a abominable Baymax or something.
Yeah.
But then when Melissa Mark II comes out, like, she just looks fucking, like, uncanny. She's got a, like a...
Yeah, Ursula decided to get serious with Melissa Mark II, and she really wanted this thing to look like the end of your days.
Yep. Put your whale on this. Stupid little thing. Oh, go ahead, shoot me with that weak cannonball.
What skill do you have equipped right now?
Good question. Fierce
Fierce
defense.
Yeah, you could probably, actually, do you have any attack boost? I guess not, right? I could always full power.
I could full power, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Nice, casual 1000.
Yeah. Not too bad. Owie, I couldn't escape that one.
Indeed.
I made the mistake of putting myself in a corner.
Well, you weren't punished too heavily for it.
Yeah. Barely does any damage.
We're too swole.
Even that barely does anything. Come on. That's okay. And down she goes.
There we are.
Didn't even have to vault here again. Innovation berry, nice.
What's up?
Just blowing my nose. If you could hear it.
I couldn't. I don't know.
Okay, that's good. Alright. I did mute myself on my OBS mixer, but wasn't sure if you could still hear me in Discord.
I see.
Hey, thanks, Gerald. Looking at Rinka and thinking about the fireworks state, I kind of wish that there was a non-human path equivalent to the fireworks state. I mean, I guess you get the rest on tree with Ridley, but you know.
Yeah, I think the idea is that obviously Wrigley is like Jack's caring love interest, and if he follows her on the non-human path, then they sort of grow closer and closer, but on the human path, it kind of severs that bond a little bit, so then you have to have some other random date.
Yeah. Cheat on Ridley with Rinka.
Who do you want to date on the non-human path? Like I have to ask.
Yo, obviously.
Yeah. That
Right.
would come.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see. I guess I could sleep. Let's see that.
Why not, eh?
Yeah. I don't need to do the last mission.
And like you said, it could have consequences if you get important shit stolen. So.
Mm-hmm. I like, Neri, you're saying that as if you can even add Zane as a friend. I think this one's on a timer, isn't it? Like
the next event, yeah.
Yeah. That's what hacking is for. Yeah.
I mean, technically on the human path, you can date some characters who you can't make part of your friends list until after the fireworks date, but they are all They are all ultimately recruitable at some point.
Yeah, you can make Jack date his sister.
No, you cannot.
You can.
What do you mean?
Oh, if you hack.
Oh well,
You
yeah.
hack.
I was like, that is not an option, and thank God.
You'll be sorry.
We all know you'd be going with Romaria. Yeah.
Take that!
Oh no. I felt that. I felt that deep in my soul when you said that.
I've got it. Why don't you come with Uncle Gans and we'll look together?
Show no mercy to the traitors!
Elena!
And I really wanted to have a fight with my orcs.
Hello, Jack. It's been a while.
Romario when she yells.
Oh no. Harry, why?
I mean, how do you invade a fort? It's not like I've done this before.
How dare you! I'll cure you of your insolence!
You can leave them to us, boss. Come on, Jokel. Let's knock some heads together.
They'll have a look at you and fix you up. Come on, let's go. Hey, come here and say that.
About me?
Jack!
Does Lord Zane really despise humans so much?
He has his reasons, Cross.
Yes, my lord.
You say that as if he's not his sole reason.
All this talk of resolve and destiny. You're a human like all the others, after all.
If the humans were left to destroy the world, there'd be nothing left of it at all.
Greetings.
Only to see it toppled by the immortal elves and dragons. Why?
Are you saying I'm an ass?
He just has no idea how great his father was. No idea at all.
One of those pre-rendered cutscenes.
Indeed. We actually hear the battle cries like they're supposed to happen.
Yeah. It'd be funny if it was, you know, randomized as well, but I know that these cutscenes are hard-coded.
Mm-hmm. On the human path, like, oh god, we gotta make sure we're not missing any missions that have a really short time frame, and on the non-human path, we're just like, is it the split yet?
Yeah, right. We're just like, let's just get to the password already. Because we really don't really have... Well, yeah, I don't think there's any more non-humans that we could recruit that we can't... that we can get before the password.
Yeah, I think we might be out of recruits at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So, if you want to join our party?
Yeah.
But we have our own assignments. It doesn't make much sense. Knights guarding other knights.
Oh, of course I am sorry. I'm afraid that my memory just isn't what it used to be.
And I wouldn't forgive you for that. That's when I realized what my
I like how his
was.
pigtails are perfectly... like, just perfect squares.
Yeah.
Poor little Jack managed
Peak
to pick up a
dwarf
ghost
character
place.
design.
The castle of the
He's in
Golden
tatters,
Dragon
but his hair is still on point.
somewhere inside.
Indeed.
I heard you crying,
So
I've also just always loved how their like beards consume most of their body.
Yeah. I wonder what their bodies look like. Not in like a. I mean that in a gay way, but like I'm just vaguely curious.
In a fireworks gate kind of way.
Yeah, I don't mean that in a fireworks day kind of way.
Brother, why in the world did you bring
Are they just like
upon yourself?
bowling ball bodies? Do they have legs?
I think they have legs. Kind of need those to get around.
Yeah. I think they do have legs.
Actually, yeah, no, they definitely have legs. You can't really see it with Donovich, but you can see it with other dwarves.
Yeah, Zane and Noguera don't have legs.
Yep.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Zane.
They don't need legs, they're superior life forms.
Yeah. Oh. Sloth!
That time again. Here we go, sloth killing again.
Yeah, we gotta kill the sloth again. Those legs aren't made for walking. They're not made at all. Somebody on Tumblr, I forgot who it was, said that Zane moves like an ornamental teapot. And it's like, I've never thought of it that way, but that's kind of oddly accurate.
Yeah, they're not wrong.
Ornamental teapot. It's like one of those things that just stuck with me for a really long time.
It's fair. It's not a description you'll hear said about many different characters.
Stay away from me, bandit. Stay away from my conspiracy.
Swiper, no swiping.
Yep.
Yup. She's right as rain again.
Coming!
Fugal. Tatus. Miqua. Ielda.
Someone's there.
Jack?
Ridley will be okay, right? Natalie. Right! So that old geezer Leonard's here too!
Oh my god, Neri, how dare you?
Thanks for clipping.
Thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah.
I hope you posted it to Discord.
After all, you're the one.
Good, you did.
A human girl?
I'm not fighting for the non-human's cause, boy. I'm only following my destiny. A long time ago, I stole your father from you. My fate was to lose everything repaying that debt.
Yes, of course. Cross, take her to the infirmary.
Yes, Theater Vancor is the warrior guild. I intend to join it.
Huh? What's going on?
Well, you've made a complete recovery. Such resilience. Just like a cockroach.
Just like a cock.
Yes, sir. But Lord Jasmine...
Indeed.
No doubt about it.
I think I have that as a sound command.
You do.
I do.
I distinctly remember it.
Oh no, I don't.
Indeed I am. Frankly, I
Wait,
don't
no,
like talking about
cockroach.
this stuff either.
Such resilience. Just like a cock.
Yeah. Just like a cock.
Learn how to do that anyway.
The wonders of editing.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Stanky Bitch.
Don't worry about it. It'll be a sunny day in Fog Valley the day you make captain.
Of course. Humans are destined to die.
Yes, we are.
Why?
Why have we allowed it to come to this?
Humans are destined to die. Yes, we are.
Jack.
Right. You do that then. But if that is what you want, you will
Oh, I remember this.
of the silver dragon.
Oh yeah.
I
From the last
remember.
time.
Yeah, both of us were like, "Whoa, calm down there, Gonovich." Yeah, or Donovich. Sorry.
Donovich. By the way, I sent you the thing.
Thank you.
They're like two weasels in a whipple pot.
Hey, for high-flying knights like me, this is kid stuff.
That guy's too bad. Or Baid.
Baid.
It's one of my favorite examples of like a one seeing wonder character. Like he shows up, he totally owns the seeing, and then he's gone. But Baid seeing has always stuck with me.
It would have been cool to see like something similar with Safed, because they give him a white elf form. He's like a little pipsqueak of a kid.
Yeah. Like the dragons get plenty of important cutscenes and whatnot, although mostly just a few young and Parsec. But as much as we were spoiled with a lot of good dragon content in this game, it would have been nice to have even more.
Where's the Safed love?
Indeed.
Ever got out.
He's going Super Saiyan.
Well, there's your problem.
Yeah. You've got mold in your faucet.
Do you remember Baid's final words in the randomizer?
Goes rock hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of my favorite moments from this playthrough that we've had.
We get to hear it all over again.
Indeed.
Actually, I'm gonna, just for the occasion, I'm gonna turn up the volume.
Okay.
Success of the RADIATA Knights.
Arrogance. The non-humans are the arrogant ones. It is you who send the dragons against us.
Jack, you must stay in formation!
Oh, I'm unable to see the screen at the moment, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, no worries. There we go. Thank you.
He just wants to help. Beats the shit out of the dragon.
Yeah, he helped. He did a pretty good job helping.
I'm helping.
Did more than pretty much anyone else in this battle.
My duty is now done.
This is a time of great tension. Such an action.
Well, I was in the Rose Michon Brigade for a while.
It's her.
Rock hard.
Yeah, he saw her.
When you see her.
Dear.
All right. Whoops. Oh, all the way. Oh, sorry. You still see it?
Yep.
Okay, good.
What did you expect, fool? I was a swordsman years before you were born.
You're telling me what a disaster that was.
Here's the clip for anyone who wants a trip down memory lane.
Thanks for that, Ed.
No worries.
Really strong?
Looks like the negotiations broke down. If those were negotiations, that is.
My brother is more than just the leader of the Light Elves. His decisions determine the future for us all.
The Dark Elves are far less hostile than the Light Elves. I know their elder, Lord Nogueira, quite well.
Bye.
I don't know why I bothered to ask you. Fine, I'll try to explain it.
Yeah, whatever. It's nothing to do with us.
Honorable bandits? Yes, I think I see what you mean. Maybe.
You make us mad, you're gonna be sad.
Take me?
But if you go back now...
Okay.
He goes. And we never see him
goes.
ever again. Alright, take care, Maddie. Bon appetit.
Yeah, have a good night and have a good dinner.
Yep.
Thanks for popping in.
Yeah. Don't steal my conspiracy, please. I'm gonna stay far away. Just let my team do the fighting.
Sounds good to me.
I don't think they're gonna steal my rainbow crystal, but I can't
Yeah,
take
it's statistically very unlikely, but I respect the caution. Goblins is best.
little shortcut back to RADIATA.
Indeed. Why walk the whole way?
Right. Just a waste of time. If there's something over here.
You mean like
a
with
Thanos?
Thanos?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a mission we could do.
Build that body. Yeah, I could do that. I just want to save first.
Okay. If you're not sure whether you do or don't want to do it, we could employ democracy.
We could. What does the chat vote on?
What is the will of the chat?
Well, the will of the chat doesn't matter because I guess we got cutscene.
I guess so.
If we were playing the human path, I would have been like so angry right now.
Yeah. I know that feel. Build that body is like the most unforgiving mission timing in the entire fucking game.
You don't have time to lie around. Time to get up, monkey brain.
The benefits aren't what I thought they'd be.
Actually, Lord Nogueira is a light elf.
You give us goat, we eat it.
All right. So coming up is the is like the pass split. We're getting pretty close, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
It's basically upon us.
Yeah.
All we have to do is sweep again, and Wrigley's gonna come knocking.
Yeah. Maybe we should save that for the next stream.
Sure thing.
Yeah. I don't mind cutting it a little bit early for the night. But, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, have a momentous official start to our fairy path or non-human path next time.
Yeah. All right. Do you think that we should do a raid?
Sure.
Sure. Let's see who's online. We gotta make sure to... Let's see if there's anyone playing RADIATA stories. Well, okay, it's just me.
Sometimes other people are playing RADIATA, but not that often.
Yeah. Let's see. Ice Wolf is playing Fortune Street. I don't know what that is, but it looks like it's some sort of like Mario board game thing.
Yeah, like a Mario Party type thing, something along those lines.
Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to raid Ice Wolf. Definitely go follow them. A lot of good content there, including Fortune Street. And I think also RADIATA Stories. I don't know if that's a game that's still in rotation. But I believe that they're like someone that I followed because they were streaming RADIATA Stories.
Gotcha.
The next stream is going to be this Sunday. It's a Shovelware Sunday. It's kind of an unconventional Shovelware Sunday. We're just going to be playing like some Game Boy Color Shovelware games. I believe the ones that I have in the lineup are like an Austin Powers game, a Beauty and the Beast game, and an Ants game.
Alright.
Yeah. And as for the next RADIATA Story stream, I know you said that Tuesdays work better for you, correct?
Yeah, so you want to try and make next Tuesday happen?
Yeah, I think next Tuesday will work. So, yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, next Tuesday, May 14th is more RADIATA Stories Randomizer, and we're finally going to get to the path split and be able to recruit more non-humans.
Yeah, and most importantly, your precious Legos.
Yeah, my precious light elves. Need my white elf army.
Yep. Thanks everybody for watching. Sorry we're ending a little early, but you know, gotta pace ourselves. Big story happening next time.
Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff up ahead, and happy to say that we're actually going to have some like new-ish randomized content, because you know the stuff that was pre-split was just stuff we've already heard before. So we're gonna get some
all new from here.
Yeah.
Well, mostly all new. We still have the same like Wrigley cutscene and whatnot next time,
but some good stuff on the horizon.
I look forward to seeing what madness the randomizer will turn out for us now.
Yeah. All right.
Shining Rain!
Let's go raid. Shining Raid. Ice Wolf. Ice Wolf 1207. And with that, put aside humans and fellow fairy creatures. Take care. I'll see you next week for more RADIATA Stories Randomizer and do the human path.
Yeah, have a good night, everybody.
Take care.